All right, here we are. Scott and I went to the South Carolina State Farmers Market and we thought we'd show you our haul. So, and I'll try to remember what we paid for everything. We'll get this big guy. We paid $8, was it?
Yeah. So our total for the entire haul was $74.
$74. So, but we got a lot. So we got this
Seedless watermelon.
seedless watermelon and cantaloupe. I was gonna say little, but it's not a little cantaloupe. It's a big cantaloupe. All right.
Uh-oh. Oak's trying to run away.
So we got some fresh okra. And let's do this.
Ooh-wee. Look at that guy.
Sorry for the rattling. All right, so it's a bowl of okra.
So the secret to good okra is get the small pods.
Small. This one's almost too big.
Almost too big. This and smaller is about the ideal size.
All right.
And a lot of people don't like okra because it's kind of slimy, but it's a really good thickener to put in like a vegetable beef soup. And fried, they are absolutely delicious.
They are. All right. So
Especially when it's fresh.
we'll move the melon back.
We'll do the slide around.
I'll adjust these as we go. So that's what we got, just so you guys can see everything. And then we picked up some of this. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a type of zucchini. Can't remember the name of it. It was one of those weird zucchinis my grandma wanted to try, and the whole family thought it was ridiculous. But she liked to order things like purple potato seeds from parks and that kind of thing. So we got that there. And then we got green beans.
Green beans. Got quite a bit of green beans.
Woo! Oh. That's what they call a mess of green beans.
A mess of green beans.
There's a mess of green beans.
Snap the ends off.
Yeah, snap the ends off. You can leave them whole, or you can snap them into segments, whichever you prefer. Put you a little bit of fat back in with it. They do here. And that's called soul food green beans.
A little fat back, strip of lean.
All right, next bag is little red potatoes.
Oh, I love little red potatoes.
I'm going to have all my bowls pulled out of the cabinet. And these are good. You scrub them good and boil them. And then you put a white cream sauce on them. Maybe a little parsley. And you can make whole skin cream potatoes.
Very nice in a white sauce.
And
The butter, the salt, pepper, maybe just a slight bit of garlic.
I'll pull out another bowl here. This was one my sister made. It's a brown bowl. We'll do this one, whatever this is. Cucumbers.
This yellow bowl is actually McCoy pottery.
It is.
It was cast aside by the previous owners of the house.
Yeah, they kept throwing it in the trash pile, and we kept pulling it out.
I like to mix up ham salad for ham salad sandwiches and cornbread meal in that.
Yeah. Then, I don't know if I got a bowl big enough for these. This is a bag of green peanuts. Green. That means they've just been dug out of the ground and rinsed.
They're not they hadn't dried out yet or been roasted.
And
Those are great for boiled peanuts.
boiled peanuts, and that's what we're gonna do with those. So I'll put those in the middle here so you can see the green peanuts. Lovely. And And some people think boiled peanuts are absolutely disgusting, but I love boiled peanuts. And these, I guess I'll just set out. Tomatoes, big ones. Trying to get room enough to get everything. Everything's not going to fit up here, so I'm just going to kind of ooze these tomatoes in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 great big tomatoes. And then the last thing we picked up right here is peaches. We got some beautiful peaches. They're still a little firm. We got to let them, soften a little bit before we try to eat them. And we got half a dozen peaches. Oh, and then Scott's got the last thing we bought.
It's all Peppa Pig approved.
Okay.
Becky says I'm silly. I know silly sometimes. That's okay.
All right, so peaches. Hi, Sophia. And then bring them over here. We spent, what, $20 on a whole thing of sweet potatoes.
These will keep all winter. They're good long keepers. These are not excessively large, so they won't be stringy. And, Becky and I we cook a couple of these up or split one. We're having some camera struggles here.
Yeah, it'll be all right. There you go. Was that everything we got?
I think that's it, dude.
So that was $70 something. 70. What did we say? 74?
74.
$74.
They had free dead plants.
Yeah, they had a big sign that said free plants. So I said, I want to check out the free plants. Well, it was the table of the ones that would be like, you'd have to pump new life into them. There was some begonias, and I told Scott I would have grabbed those and then cut them off to their lowest level and thrown them in a paper bag and then thrown it under the house. And then try to pull them out next spring and throw them in the ground. I could have done that, but I didn't. So now we need to eat some lunch, and we're going to go to a flooring and tile place and maybe Costco because we're almost out of coffee. Scott's making a horrendous amount of noise in the background. Sorry. So that's what we did this morning because we're fed up with the grocery store vegetables, because when you buy them at the grocery store, they've already been on the shelf much longer than you'd think, and they rot within, here they rot within a day or two. So I said, let's go out to the farmer's market. We can buy them straight from the farmers and, cut out the grocery store, and you get all of this food. So if this starts to look like it's going to fade on me, I will do, I could slice and blanch the squash and put it in the freezer. I could blanch the green beans and put them in the freezer. The okra could be done up. All this stuff could be preserved quickly. I could make a jar of refrigerator pickles. Those are always good. So don't forget your local farmers market when you're looking at your food sources. Always support your local farmers markets before you go to a big box store. I was thinking one of these would be a lovely tomato and cucumber sandwich for lunch. So we're going to eat lunch and then continue our adventure. But I wanted to show what all we picked up for $74. That seems like a lot, but this is months of food. Like the potatoes will last us. This is what, a half bushel?
That'll last us in the spring.
Yeah. So anyway. So hi, Dar. Hi, Pam. Hi, Sophia. And I know this is an impromptu, so not many people showed up, but that's fine. But again, I just want to remind you guys, shop your local farmers market. They'll be closing down soon for winter, so get out there and help them have some money to hold them over the winter. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great day. Bye.